It was meant to be a day of Khans, but Amir Khan injured his leg during a filming stint and had to stay put in Mumbai. The India-Pakistan summit in London, however, continued with Imran Khan taking centre stage and also filling in for Information Minister Sherry Rahman's absence by giving the keynote address.
You can't change your neighbours, so the only way to live with them is in a civilized way, which unfortunately we have not been living. And it's important to give your viewpoint and hear their viewpoints. It was very interesting to hear something said by an Indian minister, ex-minister, about his views on Kashmir, totally contrary to what we think on Kashmir. So I think these are important. These contacts are important. This dialogue is important. People-to-people contacts always help giving your ideas, and especially in forum like this, which where your voice is carried all over to millions of people.
The afternoon session saw an injection of Bollywood glamour in the shape of filmmaker Karan Johar, who arrived straight from the airport and chose to take the personal history route by recalling his familial connections to Pakistan.
Pakistan has played a very important part in my being. That is simply because my mother was born in Karachi. She was Sindhi. I'm quite proud of her and I love her, and she was born in Karachi. My father was brought up in Lahore.
The session focused on cultural exchange, with Johar being joined by several movers and shakers from Pakistan's thriving art and literature scene, including novelist Kamla Shamsi, Kara Festival organizer Hassan Zaidi, artist Naiza Khan, and new celebrity writer on the block, Muhammad Hanif, who seemed somewhat cynical about the benefits of such India-Pakistan forums.
I think it's just an excuse for people to have junkets and a little party away from work. I think that's what these are about. I'm quite new to this. This was probably my first one. But I think most of these people already know each other. They already know each other's points of view. And even the audience is kind of, I think, evolved enough that they've kind of, sort of either met Pakistanis, or if they're Pakistanis, they've met Indians, spent time there, worked with them. So I really doubt if these kind of forums can achieve anything except for people to get together and have a bit of banter and fun, which I guess can be useful in some way.
But it was the lure of coffee with Karan that seemed to be attracting a full house in what was a lively debate on how stereotypes seem to abound about the other country, both in India and Pakistan.
Of course, I see Pakistan as a huge potential market, because I have my production has a website and I have an interactive blog, and I get 60% of my inquiries, responses from Pakistan. So I know the kind of love and adulation our cinema has in Pakistan, and forgetting the emotional aspect of it, but just professionally, it makes maximum sense to penetrate the market of Pakistan.
The Tehelka India-Pakistan summit brought together a rather substantial and informed audience from the subcontinental diaspora in London, and that may well have been its most salient contribution.
And I think there is still a lot of misunderstanding, a lot of resentment in some people, I think, that they wanted to talk about, and they wanted to make this quite political. And I think there was a lot of emphasis to make it non-political.
However, while packed to capacity throughout, the summit was marred by populist crowd-pleasing from many speakers and the inclusion of far too many members from the old guard to offer fresh pathways to the future. With cameraman Wasim Sheikh, this is Fifi Haroon reporting for GEO News, London.